Hey, so here's the thing. Everyone keeps screaming that Galbrena's kit is terrible, that she feels slow, that she's outdated, and that she can't keep up with the flashy new toys like Augusta, Phrolova, or even Cartethyia. And honestly, if you've only glanced at her leaked gameplay once or twice, and then listened to content creators who just want to rage bait people, you might be tempted to believe that narrative. But that's exactly why you're here, right? Because the moment you actually break down her mechanics, run the numbers, and test her in actual scenarios, the so-called terrible kit suddenly starts looking a lot more deadlier than people want to admit. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? A while back, when I posted my Galbrena damage calculations video, I wondered, why does everyone call her slow when her numbers tell a different story? Some even commented that version 2.7 is an easy skip due to the slow animations and low damage numbers of both Galbrena and Qiuyuan. And then it clicked. The perception of speed is what's throwing people off. Now, they may not be as fast as other more recently released Resonators, but based on the math, Galbrena and Qiuyuan will both deal almost equal amounts of damage per rotation to their respective peers. Galbrena will hit almost 1 million, while Qiuyuan will give around half that. So, despite the speed perception, they should wow after their respective releases. This is why getting up to 24% in discounts when you top up with loot bar helps. Trusted by the community for years with excellent Trustpilot scores, Loot Bar is cheaper than in-game top-ups. And with their DIY mobile top-up, you can get the discounts without giving out your password. So hit the link in my description for an additional 10% off with Loot Bar and save on your monthly Lunite subscription, Battle Pass, and Lunite top-ups. Now, compared to Augusta, who plays like she's on 3 shots of espresso, Galbrena naturally feels more grounded. Her pistol spins don't fly at breakneck speed, but she's still faster than you know in her attack animations. So right away, the whole Galbrena is a snail argument should have crumbled, right? What really messes with players' heads is the comparison trap. Augusta is wild, Phrolova is polished, Cartethyia is all finesse, and Rinascita's newer units are deliberately designed to wow you with spectacle. Galbrena doesn't lean into spectacle, she leans into results, and the results are brutal. Each spinning pistol hit, you're probably looking around 20 to 30,000 damage consistently. That's not theoretical damage either, that's what she pumps out while keeping her gameplay smooth and accessible, especially for newer players. And this is where the Carlotta comparison comes in when it comes to her animations. You don't pick up Carlotta because you want fireworks and flashiness. You pick her because she's reliable, straightforward, and drops a massive damage without a complicated rotation skill. Galbrena, in my opinion, follows the same principle. She's not about hitting you with layers of mechanics, she's about hitting the enemy until they don't get back up. And last I checked, dead enemies don't complain that your kit wasn't flashy enough. As for damage output, both Galbrena and Qiuyuan rely heavily on transformations to unlock their full potential. Much like Augusta and they don't truly shine until they shift into their enhanced states. In their base forms, they can feel underwhelming, almost like they're holding back. But once they trigger those transformations, Galbrena with her spinning pistol assault and Qiuyuan with his empowered strikes, the numbers spike dramatically. What looked mediocre suddenly turns devastating, reminding players that patience with their tempo pays off with some of the hardest hitting bursts in the roster. So, here's the question I want to throw back at you. Do you want a unit that feels exciting in motion but struggles to maintain that same power ceiling over time? Or do you want a deceptively simple unit that just keeps pumping out consistent, high-value damage? Because if you lean towards the latter, Galbrena is suddenly looking a lot better than her detractors make her out to be. Think about it this way. Power creep is inevitable. in games like this. Every new release tries to outshine the last one, but flashy doesn't automatically mean effective. Galbrena might not wow you with theatrics, but when your damage logs start spitting out those 50,000 hits or so, one after another, you'll realize the supposed slowness isn't actually slowing her down at all. It's just a different tempo, one that trades flash for impact. And the same goes for Qiuyuan, who many players joke looks like he's moving through molasses. As a support unit, it's natural for him to operate at a slower pace than Galbrena, and that contrast makes her look quicker by comparison. The difference is that while Qiuyuan feels sluggish, his sub DPS contribution still balances out to be on par with Galbrena's main DPS output, even if his animations don't sell the speed. But let's be honest, most of these critiques come from people judging off half-baked leaked gameplay clips that barely capture what these units can really do. A lot of those videos are slowed down, many skip showing actual numbers altogether, and when they do, the damage is usually nerfed or misrepresented. So here's my take. Calling her kit terrible is lazy analysis. What players really mean is that her animations don't feel as modern, but that's not the same as saying her performance is weak. If anything, her design prioritizes clean damage delivery over button mashing frenzy. And honestly, when you see her mow down enemies without forcing you to juggle 10 mechanics, it starts feeling refreshing. So, the next time someone tries to tell you Galbrena is outdated or Qiuyuan is slow as molasses, remind them that simple doesn't equal bad. Remind them that slower compared to Augusta doesn't mean fewer damage. Remind them that flashy is fun, but raw numbers are what win fights. And most importantly, remind them that damage doesn't care how many spins, flips, or light shows you add to the animation. Damage is damage. And Galbrena, I'm sure, will bring plenty of it when she releases. Now, let me throw this back at you. When you're building a team, do you value the thrill of a flashy moveset, or would you rather have a unit that quietly but consistently melts bosses without demanding circus-level mechanics from you? Drop your answers in the comments below because I'm curious which side you fall on, flash or function. So, if this video resonated with you, please hit the like for extra shields, smash subscribe for added crit, and bang the bell for more damage. And don't forget, try out my loot bar link in the description for an extra 10% off your next top up. Thank you so much for watching and maraming salamat po. I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.